Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 3 of our 21st season here at RFC Liege. I'm the Custard Prophet. This is Above Standard. We're back with our FM21 save. It's been a little while, but this is well worth coming back for. Last time out, we were 2/3 of the way through the season and we were still very much in touch at the top of the table. Have we managed to go above standard? That was the whole premise of the save. Let's find out. Well, folks, you can probably see we are in the development centre, and that's not because I want you to look at the fantastically long name behind me, who is also fantastically good. He is very good, and we'll certainly be playing him next season, potentially. Look at those things. Maybe the jumping reach is the bit of the issue here. He's not tiny, but everything else looks amazing. I mean, if you could play him as a ball playing centre back, but just as somewhat a covering centre back, maybe someone he doesn't need to head the ball all the time. I think he is going to be bloody superb. Aggression of 16, bravery of 19, determination of 15. Old lady plays. It's going to love that. Yeah, getting a bit ahead of ourselves here. So have we managed to get to the end of the season? Yes, we have. The question is now, did we go above standard? Well, let's start by saying we had the best season we have ever had in the regular season. So we've had our best finish in the regular season, which does mean we have got into the playoffs. So let's have a look at the results. So as you can see, the game that we lost here was the one against Genk. It was at home. Disappointed there. Felt we could probably have taken something out of that. And then we actually went on our worst run in the season. You say we played Standard up next. We lost that 2-0 away. Kraus sent off, which didn't help, but we were 2-0 down already. So, yeah. And then this one was an absolute killer, losing 3-2 to Liege. And I thought our whole lives were going to go crashing down around us. We were 2-0 up. Actually, no, we weren't. We were 2-1 up, going deep into the second half, and we ended up losing 3-2. Very, very disappointing. But then a 3-3 draw feels like a win away at Club Brugge. You can see it was an interesting game, lots of goals going either way, but we were up until fairly late, 3-2. Bailey and Bex with a couple. And that's the end of our poor run. We then played Ghent at home, beat them 1-0. Canna from a header at centre-back, very nice. RWDM struggling in the league away. Bex and Mounier, both of whom have had cracking seasons. Home against OHL, 4-2 victory this time. Bex hat-trick and Albert, another great player. Turnhout at away from home, they're the promoted side. We beat them 2-1. Mounier and Bex, they've actually had a reasonable season. We'll have a look at the league in a second. Mechelen, we beat them 2-1. What a run we were on at this point. Bex and Albert with a late winner, and it felt like we might be onto something. And then all of a sudden, the wheels came off a little bit. We were 2-1 up, going late into the second half, and we weren't able to turn it around. It was 2-2 in the end. Mounier and Gravelin Alvarez. Very, very disappointing with the 2-2 draw. Away against Antwerp, huge victory this was. Bex another hat-trick, and Albert late on. They scored an even later goal, which was fantastic. And this was the killer, I think. 0-0 against STVV, and we should be winning that game. We absolutely should be winning that game. We did win the final game of the season. Rico Bailey, Bex with a couple, and that was a 3-1 win. So a hugely impressive run. But the question is, was it enough to get to the? To the top of the league, or more importantly, to get above standard? What do you reckon? As you can see here, the end of this season, you can see Standard finished top of the league. They were just 4 points. We were just 4 points behind them. Absolutely mad. 49 goal difference, 22 games won, 7 games drawn, and 5 games lost. It was an excellent performance, and just those 2 draws late on, if we hadn't have had that, we would have finished above them. Absolutely massive. You can see Cercle Bruges qualified, and Turnhout, they managed to stay up in the playoffs. So the question then is, how do things go for us in the playoffs? And you can see here, not very well at all. We did manage to start off with a point, but this was a really poor performance against Standard. We were not the side that had just won all of those games and gone unbeaten. We didn't really deserve a point out of it. We did get one, and if we'd have won that, that would have put us above them. But then we have gone on a bit of a bad run. Anderlecht away, lost 3-1. Very disappointing. Ken Becks with a goal, but you can see they scored a couple of late goals. And yeah, they deserve that. And then away against Genk, yeah, comfortable victory for Genk. 3-0. Now, the one game where we looked like we might get something out of it was this game against Anderlecht. We were 2-1 up. Julian and Willems were the goals, but they scored in the 71st minute. Disappointing. And then away against Standard. Again, they left it late, but they were still leading at that point, so they won 3-1. So, yeah, we're not in the best position. You can see here we sit in third, just 2 points above Anderlecht. We do not want to drop into that bottom position. Otherwise, we then have to play in the playoff, which would be against Ghent, who we probably wouldn't be beating. So what we need to do is not lose this final game, and we need Anderlecht. If we fail to do that, we need Anderlecht not to win. So the ball is well and truly in our court, and if we do that, and I know we've had this before, if we do any of these things, we get into Europe. For the first time in this entire save, 21 seasons, we would finally be in Europe. That excites me, folks. That excites me a lot. Let's go and play that match, shall we? One thing that did pass me by here, that if we do win this, as far as I can tell, we will go above Genk. So we'd be in second, and that, I think, is a Champions League spot. Yeah, exactly my thoughts. All right, I'm going to sort out the team and then we will come back. Right, I'm not sure whether I'm going to be allowed to do this, but we are really limited up top, and I don't really want to have to play someone crap up there, which is what we had to do in the last game. So we're going to try and get Ouvre in this match. So the team is Bex and Hubert up top, Bailey and Julien left and right, Meunier and Willems in the middle. Those two, well, Meunier's knackered. He's just outstanding this season. He's had about 20 assists. Van Hout, Kanna, Kaliskan and Bolan across the back line with Metzger in goal. It's a good side. It's a very, very good side. But right at the end of the season, we are a small squad, as in the squad that is capable of doing stuff. We've got some great youngsters, but none of them are really ready for playing at this level. So Kanna's just back from injury as well. And bringing in Hubert is a risk, but it's potentially the final game of the season for us. So I think it's a risk worthwhile. Oh, I am nervous. I think it's more than that. I think we can get more than European Cup 2 qualification, but maybe it's yet again my brain is not quite firing at the right level. Let's see what we do. We're also keeping our eye on the Standard Anderlecht game, and Anderlecht are already 1-0 up. That's not ideal. 2-0 up. Shit. It's 3-0 now. I'm concerned. Well, we've all right start. We really have. We've limited their chances completely, and we've done quite well ourselves. But this season, oh, what a save that was! Yeah, in this final part of the season, we have struggled to score goals for whatever reason. Well, Bailey's running down the left side. Is that a foul? That felt like it might have been, you know. Genk playing it around at the back. They go along with it. And Santos. No. Oh, it's a goal. He's run straight through us. What was that? We've got Albert and Meunier, one of the two of our most creative players, looking absolutely shattered. We do not need this. This would be an utter disaster if this happened. Oh, why does it always happen like this? How many times are we going to come a finger breadth away from Europe, and then this is what happens. Bolan, he throws it into Albert. We just lost that one, but Kalaskin's got it here. Puts it into Bolan. Back to Kalaskin. Now he is an ex-player from this team. It's gone through the goalkeeper. Is that going to be allowed? Oh, we will take that all day long, my friends. My God, a Bailey header. That is a collector's item, as they say. I mean, Mounier, as I say, he's setting up a lot of goals, but this is not one you necessarily expected to be set up. And I don't know what the goalkeeper was playing out there, but that was terrible. Standard, it's 4-2 now. 5-2. Good God. Right, we are going to make a change. Albert is looking tired. Bex has done very, very little up there. We're going to have to put Dreisen on, who is... I don't know, what can I say about him? There's better players out there. There are very much better players, but let's not worry. We need another striker. It's desperate. We just have nobody. And we can't afford anyone. Right, Rico Bailey is coming off. He's shattered as well. He scored a goal, and Gravelon Ovre is going to come on. Mounier at the moment is staying on. He is absolutely shattered. I don't know whether to bring on Jacques at this stage. I think we have to, don't we? He's playing well, though. He's playing well. Do we just risk him? Is this a massive risk? Is this an absolutely huge risk keeping him on the pitch? I don't know. He could lose the ball in a critical position. That's certainly a thing in the new game as we come down the right side here. Bolan. And they have managed to pull the ball away. I'm not sure if this is a real highlight. I'm bloody hoping it isn't. Twit. Oh, it's miles wide. And my brain escapes through my ears there. I think I'm going to have to at this stage. He's just too tired. We need Jacques on there. Captain Fantastic. Come on. Gank, you don't need to do anything here. You don't need to go for it. You don't need to go for it. We're not going to go for it. No. Where's our defence doing? No. Flipping heck. Oh, shit. Hits the bar. It's 6-2 in the other game. Oh, we got it. Have we got it? Come on. No more highlights. No more highlights. European football. European football, folks. That is massive. We stay... Oh. Unlucky, yeah. But we have finished in third. So, I hope. Unless there's no quirky goings on with... whatchamacallit, goal difference. If that happens, I think it's on games 1. And we stay in third above them. Doesn't matter if they won through at 6-2. We have finished in third. What an absolutely amazing result. Yeah, it's in the European, Conference League. I don't care. It's Europe, folks. Where is it? Where's the words? Okay, you've booked your spot. Yep, Euro Cup 2. And look, Anderlecht have to play Ghent for the other place. You think about some of the teams we finished ahead of. That is absolutely superb. Absolutely fantastic, folks. Lots of things that we need to think about, though. Huge games to come. Obviously, Ken Bex is wanted by everyone. Obviously, Albert, we need to keep him at the club. Mounier, another player a lot of teams are interested by. 21 assists in the end. That's massive. Julien, another great player. We need to add another striker. We need a little bit more depth across the team, but we've got some great young talent coming through. Yeah, it's exciting times for the Liege side, and we're going to start actually getting some prize money not in the league, in Europe. How exciting is that? A few £1 million perhaps for qualifying for the group stages if we can. If we can't, then that will be very disappointing. But if we can, Oh, that would be good. That would be good. Anyway, folks, join me next season for the excitement in season 22. How are we going to deal with playing in Europe? Is it going to completely derail us in the league? Am I going to finish the season as manager of RFC Liege? Who knows? These are all questions that are very interesting, but you have to wait to find out. I'll see you then. Like the video if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you very shortly. Goodbye.